So Equilibria is a by women, for women community that offers premium CBD with personalized service. So in early 2018, my co-founder and I got together and had some real talk about what was going on in our lives as two serial founders, busy women managing children, jobs, and our fair share of chronic disease. My co-founder had had a back injury where she'd been stuck in a kayaking accident in a whirlpool and could barely walk at the age of 29. And finding a high quality CBD routine allowed her to, that she was able to commit to daily, allowed her not only to return to mobility, but also she realized that she was able to titrate off of a number of different drugs that she was using to manage her mental health. We together, I had similar experiences. I have an autoimmune condition. I found I was able to take a little less of the pharmaceutical drug I was using to manage that. And I also found that I was just more patient with my children, and I had a longer fuse and just a little more even when tackling all that I was tackling in my daily life.
I know you're very focused on education, and I think there's a highly personalized component here with the customer using your trained specialists to assist with the correct routine, the ideal dosage. Can you talk a little bit about the importance of having somebody guide you through the CBD experience as opposed to maybe trying to go it alone?
Absolutely. Plant-based wellness is by definition different than Western medicine. This is not Advil that you take after you have a headache. This is just like any other supplement routine. It's committing to a daily routine, but what one woman's body needs may be very different from what another woman needs. Our ages and stages vary and change and necessitate different amounts of CBD, different ways to ingest CBD, and other functional ingredients. So we work with every single woman to help her find a routine that works for her body, her health needs. She's very vulnerable with us. This is much more than an e-commerce products company. This is a community where you can come and you can get this individualized support. Balance is a journey, not a destination. And that's why the individual support of our dosage specialists is so key to really getting the efficacy and the results that our members are looking for.
And it sounds like balance is the name of the game these days when it comes to wellness. What do you see as some of the biggest challenges that women face today as it relates to their health and wellness?
Yeah, women, especially during the pandemic, they came to us and they really open up. It turns out our team of educators, we have over 20 trained, credentialed educators in natural and functional wellness, but specifically in CBD. But they're having a conversation that's about much more than their CBD routine. Yes, they're asking questions about the product and how to use it, but we're asking questions about what's going on with her. And what we're finding is that women are tired. Women are stressed. Women are carrying, this generation of women has been taught that they can really have it all and do it all. And they're holding so much space for other people, for children, for aging parents, very demanding and busy careers. Just weaving together all parts of her life, literally balancing so many things at once. But that starts to take a toll on her body and on her mind, and eventually things start to break. And so when our women come to these private conversations with their dosage specialist, they're opening up and really being vulnerable about her health goals, about her life, about her partnership, about her body, about things starting to fail her that she hasn't seen before, whether it's menopause, whether it's just extreme stress, whether it's trouble sleeping.
And Coco, you touched earlier upon your supply chain, and I know that's a really important part of your brand. I believe the products are hand harvested. I know they're organic. Could you tell us a little bit more about how you think about your supply chain? I think you have a farm in Colorado as well. I'd love to hear a little bit more about that.
Absolutely, Lauren. When we started Equilibria, we knew that the majority of the industry was simply white labeling, and that wasn't good enough for us. We had to ensure that we understood the quality and the consistency of every batch. So we went around the country and got to know a number of different manufacturers and farms, and ultimately invested in a hemp farm in Colorado. So all of our oil is single sourced. It's hand harvested. Most importantly, we understand the genetics from the very, very beginning. We are working with our bioscience lab there in Colorado to ensure that, from the genetics themselves, the hemp is engineered to express as much therapeutic benefit as possible.
And as we think about the broader wellness landscape, I think wellness is a term that we're hearing very often these days. And as you were saying before, there was a period of time through COVID where we weren't having a great couple of years, and wellness really became this priority, especially for women, it feels like. As you look at the wellness landscape, how do you see it evolving over the next several years?
Yeah. Women, especially our target of 50-plus-year-old women, are seeking an alternative to the healthcare system that they know today. Their lives are getting more complex. Again, they may be parenting older children who need them in different ways. They may be needing to take care of their own parents. They're at the apex of their careers. There is a significant amount of strain that women are going through just as their body starts to change in brand new ways. What our member comes to us and she is asking and looking for an alternative to the pharmaceuticals that her physician has for a long time sort of pushed at her. I think this trend of substitution effect away from some of these larger pharmaceutical markets into these nutraceutical categories will continue. And I think, as especially the cannabinoid and the CBD industry, matures, there will be a recognition that, not all CBD is created equal, that not all CBD has been bred and formulated for maximum therapeutic results. So I think that wellness consumers, and specifically women, will continue to demand a very high efficacy, data-driven clinical approach to wellness. CBD was just the beginning for Equilibria. So what's next for Equilibria is to double down on our unique tele-ed services and expand beyond CBD into other functional ingredients, which when paired with a CBD routine can be even more effective for all of the various health goals that our women are seeking.